The following historic footage is for educational purposes. A review of historic events. Over 2 decades ago, there was an event in New York City that arguably put us into the funk we're in now. It was like a shifting of gears, a discarding of an old timeline, installing a different energy, which as years passed we saw was built upon and in 2020 taken beyond the extreme. As we review this educational historic footage, note the news coverage and dubbed in crowd reactions. Not too long after this event, a week or two later, on an educational program on public TV, the designer of the event in question was asked about durability in the event of an unusual aircraft incident. He had cardboard and balsa models of the buildings on a flat desk. He used a sharpened number 2 pencil to poke holes through the building, one after another, until he had 5 pencils thrust through the building and sticking out the far side. In his words, he said these buildings were designed to withstand 5 of these. So, observe the historic footage. You decide what happened that day.
Trade centers here in New York have been hit by airplanes. In Washington, there is a large fire at the Pentagon. The Pentagon has been evacuated. And there, as you can see, perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which is collapsing. Good Lord. There are no words.
Shortly after that, the second tower just collapsing into a pile of rubble.
Here's the AP lead out of New York. In a horrific sequence of destruction, terrorists crashed 2 planes into the World Trade Center, and the twin 110-story towers collapsed this morning.
Okay. Oh, look. Oh, wow, the whole thing is died. All right, the whole thing is gone.